guys, welcome to Oyinbo TV. It's your girl Bridget Typo. Thanks for joining me. If you haven't subscribed yet, there's a red button down there. Make sure you click on it, like and share. And thank you. Today I'm doing a topic that's been on my mind for a couple of days, and it's about polygamy. So I'm just going to give you guys a brief backstory about how this story came about. So it's about this Nollywood Yoruba actor. His name is Segun Ogungbe'S. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Segun Ogungbe'S. He's a Nollywood Yoruba actor. This guy is very well known in the Nigerian movie industry, especially the Yoruba movie industry. And I don't really follow him. I watch a lot of Yoruba movies, but I don't follow him. How this came to my attention was the fact that apparently this guy has two wives. He's a really young guy, should be in his maybe 40s, I don't know, maybe mid-40s or so. Really young guy. In 2018, this young African man decided that he wants to be in a polygamous relationship. People will do what they want to do, but the part of it that I don't agree with, that I disagree with, is the fact that the second wife, so the first wife is called Ogungbe'S, while the second wife, who happens to be the one that brought this whole drama to social media, to Instagram, is the actress Omowumi Ajibola. That's her name, Omowumi Ajibola. So she's the one that brought this whole drama out. Apparently, she was having an affair with this man for a while, and not only had an affair with this guy, decided to get pregnant and had a baby for him, and then they decided to get married. She became wife number 2. People will do what they want to do. It's their individual lives, and they can do. If she decides to be wife number 7, but for whatever reason, that's her business. It's not a concern of mine. But why I decided to run this story is because she now came on social media, on Instagram, and started, writing this long epistle about how she doesn't know why people don't mind their business. There are some bloggers are talking about her and the first wife, Atinuke, being friends before they married their husbands. Apparently, she's saying that, well, it's the happiness of their husband that is their primary priority. That's their priority. So they don't care why people should be blogging about it and talking about it. It's no big deal that she's contesting the fact that people are saying that they were friends, because a lot of people are saying that before she got pregnant for Atinuke's husband, that they were friends. So she's saying no, that they were not friends. She's a Lagos babe, the Atinuke babe is an Ibadan babe, and it was after she got married to Atinuke's husband that they became friends, because they care so much about the happiness of their husbands. I read this post. I couldn't shake the feeling. I read it again. I'm like, oh my God. The first thought that came to my mind was like, oh my God, is this 2018, or did I travel back in time to 18th century or 17th century and woke up in time past or something? I just couldn't believe it, that in this day and age that women, seemingly educated women in today's society, will settle for being wife number 2. I just cannot understand it. So in my mind I was like, okay, it seems like African women have been through a lot. Not like it seems. African women have been through a lot in terms of having a voice, being heard, oppression. So many things have happened right from our parents and forefathers, foremothers' time. African women have never had a voice. So it seems like finally people are beginning to open up their minds to the thought of equality, or campaigning against DV issues and abuses and things, all the social issues that really affect women. And then it's like when African women are finally taking one step forward in the right direction, then somebody is bent on taking us 20 steps backwards. So it is not bad enough that you are going out with a man that is married, has his own wife and children. You are having an affair with him, you got pregnant for him, and then you inserted yourself into that marriage and became wife number 2. Now you have the courage to come on Instagram and you are saying, oh, why can't people mind their business? Well, you brought it to my attention. That's why I can't mind my business anymore now, because you've told me about your situation, about how you basically inserted yourself into another woman's marriage and became wife number 2, and you are so happy. You are a happy family. You are very happy. And I'm like Really? Really? So, about my friend and my colleague, Blessing, say hello to Ogungbe'S people. So, we're talking about polygamy. How happy are two women sharing one man?
I don't think that any woman is happy sharing their man, period. They might say, oh, that's their agreement or that's the arrangement they have. I think deep down, every woman wants a man for herself. So as I was saying, I don't think any man, woman, shall I say, likes to share a man, period. I know some might say, oh, that's just the way our culture is, or like, that's how our culture is, and that's the arrangement that we've had, you know, between us, you know. And for the ones that don't know, you know, but might hear things, no one wants to hear that sort of thing. I think every woman wants a man for herself. So I don't believe in it, you know. I think when a man is a certain age, like an older man that has more than one wife, you could sort of understand, okay, maybe that's just, you know, due to his age and his time of life, that was kind of how things work.
Right, so we can, like, if you're looking back to, because it's something that's been in African tradition for a very long time, and people generally used to accept it as a way of life. But even now, the funny thing is that even now, young Muslims don't even marry two wives. They don't. Most of them don't. They only marry one wife, which is, I mean, that is the highest justification that you can give to polygamy, which is, oh, my religion allows it.
And
my
it
religion
also
permits
shows
me.
That clearly nowadays things have changed. You know, if a man is basically not going to do what you just said, you know, with 2018 for goodness sake, this is not like the early 40s or 50s or 60s, and it's not back home either. This is whether it's back home or London. This is new day and age.
Yeah, but here in the diaspora as well, have two families.
Yeah.
They have two homes. So they have children with one who they are legally married to, and then they have this mistress out there who is also having children for them. Wife might not be aware of it. In some cases they are, and they don't mind. Like this actress obviously didn't mind, because you can't tell me that she doesn't know that this guy was married. And you see, the part that really annoys me about this whole situation is the fact that, you know, in Nollywood, a lot of actresses, their marriages are breaking up. Their marriages are breaking up. Why? Because they have trust issues with their husbands. There's serious trust issues in their marriages, because the husbands keep saying, oh, you go on set for 4 weeks, you go on set for a month or thereabout, and I don't know what you're doing. You might be having an affair with an actor or somebody else who you're working with. And these women keep saying, no, it's not happening. It's all professional. And it's a professional relationship that we have with these people. Now, with a story like this, how do you justify it? Because this is just proving what these men are saying about their actresses. Well, I'm not saying that they're all doing it. But what I'm saying basically is that because this guy obviously met this woman, this Omawumi on set, he's a married man, he met her on set, and they started having an affair, which, you know, involved into a second wife situation. So those men are just going to say, well, you see, that's why my wife can never be an actress. I don't want to marry an actress because this is what they do. Because it's like validating the points of those men. You see what I'm saying?
I do, but I think everyone's case is different. I'll just say that. I think if a man thinks, oh, this is the reason why I can't marry an actress, or, you know, whatever reason they might give,
Look at camera.
I just think it's easier said than done at the end of the day.
Because some of the actresses might just not be doing anything.
But we don't want to generalise. Each to their own. What this woman has done, not every actress is going to do.
Right.
Do you understand? That's my point I'm trying to make. So just because this woman has done it, a man who's dating an actress shouldn't assume that, oh, an actress might go and do the same thing. Simply because they're an actress and that's what actresses do. I don't think that's true. And people said...
Yeah, she said she wasn't her friend.
Okay, so...
But now they are friends.
Okay, well...
They're best of friends now because they are married to the same man. And it's the happiness of this man that is their priority. You know, I look at this because I've seen what the damage that polygamy has done to people's lives in terms of the children. And the issues always begin with the children. There's a lot of rivalry that goes on with the children. There's a lot of backbiting. And you see a lot of women will go to the extent of getting spiritual, going to do juju and all sorts, just so that their children will be more successful than the other person's child. And then when the man dies, what about that?
Okay,
the
so
mess.
Let me touch on that now. So the first thing you said about the children are definitely always impacted more than anyone else, because the setup is very, you know, it's not a normal setup to one have two women, even if that's what you're used to, even if that's all you've ever known, that you've got more than one mum. Some families, you know, if they've got two mums in the picture, the man's got two wives, the one that's not your mum, you might say, oh, that's auntie. Yeah, yes, and that in itself causes friction.
Of course, yeah.
And if it's not mummy, it's auntie.
Yeah.
Okay?
So
now,
when the man dies,
I know of a situation where there was a woman who wasn't even his wife, funny enough, she was just a mistress. And she was a mistress for a very, very long time. So she became his girlfriend, obviously. It was a very funny situation because this man had been married to his wife for the best part of 20 plus years. They had grown up children, you know, they had some of the children were similar in age to this mistress.
Oh my God.
Okay? And this mistress now had children for this man. Okay? But obviously her children would be a lot younger than the man's first children. Okay? Now I can't tell you exactly how long the mistress slash girlfriend, whatever you want to call her, was actually involved in this man's life, but it was a known topic. It wasn't like she was under the radar.
Right.
Anywhere he went with the mistress, not even the wife. Okay? When he went to parties, it was the mistress he went with. Okay? When he went to celebrations, it was the mistress he went with. So this mistress, in some ways, you might say, was getting treated even better than the wife.
So she's playing the part of his wife number two.
Okay?
Right.
Little did she know whether she wanted to get married and he said, oh, I don't want to get married again, or whether they were married traditionally but not legally. So legally on paper, she's not known as his wife.
Did they have children?
They had 2 children. But again, like I said, whether they were, they definitely wasn't married in the English way.
Of course not.
Whether
they were against the law,
right.
You can't marry someone a second wife in
That's
the
bigamy
UK.
here.
It's bigamy and it's a criminal offence.
Exactly. So whether they had a traditional marriage back home, I don't know. But everyone here still refers to that woman as this man's mistress.
Right.
So if they had a marriage back home is still seen as marriage. You would now be saying that's his wife. So I don't believe they were even married back home. Okay?
Right.
And the point I'm making is this man now died. Okay? When the man now died and the mistress, who's got children for this man, went to go and visit this man in hospital, the wife now said to her, you're not his wife. You have no purpose being here.
Right.
We don't want you here. Okay? All her children who are adults obviously sided with the mother and said, yes, we don't want you here either.
Right.
The nurses, what could they do? Follow the instruction of the wife, the legal wife.
Right.
Who they know, yeah, this one we know is the wife.
Right.
Okay? It's proof. We've got documentation here. So that woman, as much as she was with this man for years and years, had children with this man, you know, lived with this man, went around with this man, everyone saw her and this man more than they saw his wife. When the shit hit the fan and the man died, what rights did that mistress have?
Right.
None.
But that's in the UK.
Who cared that she was with him all these years? Nobody.
Right.
Okay? Now, I can't speak for Nigeria. Maybe if that was in Nigeria, she would have had some sort of right and they would have let her come in. But here, she was shown the door. So, to you mistresses out there that want to be paraded around, please just make note. If you're living in this country and you're not legally his wife, and that man dies, you might not have no right at all.
Yeah,
just know that.
You have no right.
Just know that, please.
You see, another part of it that really gets under my skin is the disrespect of the whole situation. I mean, women just need to have some respect and dignity for themselves.
Know your worth is what I say. Your worth is your everything, okay? And a man will treat you how you allow him to treat you.
And how you permit him to treat you.
In a way, that woman, in some ways, I can't even feel sorry for her, with all due respect.
Do you know what she done? Oh, you don't even know.
I can't feel sorry for her.
Do you know what?
She belittled herself, she belittled women, she set us back about 100 years, and she made it known. This woman had a son and a daughter. What kind of example is that for your daughter?
Hang on a minute, bless it.
If this woman is saying that her and this lady are friends now, yet it's been put out publicly that, hang on, this man cheated on his wife with you. Do you get me? You now had a baby with him even though you claimed you didn't know he had a wife, okay? But now you're saying everything's good with you. As much as you might want to paint that picture, it doesn't look good. How it looked, I'll be honest with you, it doesn't look good. You can say what you want to say. People care about facts and what we see, not what you're telling us happens behind closed doors. We're not behind closed doors with you. We see what you put out to us. We can only comment on what you put out to us. Because I'm not in your head, I'm not in your house, I'm not a fly on the wall. So what's going on when you shut the front door? I'm not aware of that.
The Western ways whereby the man marries repeatedly different women, but not at the same time. So he marries this woman, and if it doesn't work out, they divorce, and then he's married
again.
That's
how it should be.
Is
if
that
you're
better?
with somebody, that's much better.
Right.
Why would you want to be wife number 1? Sorry, who would you want to be wife number 1? Why would you want to be wife number 2 or 3 or 4 or however time? That's nonsense. I'm sorry. That's nonsense. No, it's nonsense.
Wait, what about
it out there? That's nonsense. Either you're number 1 or don't get married. Don't get married. No, you don't have to get married.
How do you spend the night with a man? That's the one that always makes me laugh.
That one, how I know it to be, when people are married to more than one wife, they have separate homes. So the man might go to one wife's house.
Some of them live in the same house.
Okay, so the ones that live in the same house have separate rooms.
Yeah.
The wife might have one room upstairs.
Yeah.
The woman might have a room downstairs, and you will share your man. Maybe Monday and Tuesday I've got him, and Wednesday and Thursday I've got him. And maybe on Saturday we can both share him. I've never known of one where the man is sleeping and both his wives are sleeping with him side by side. I don't know about that one.
No, it's fine, because according to her, according to this Omawumi girl, what she's saying is that it's the happiness of the husband that's important to them. So they might as well be having a threesome, for all I know. Yeah. Since they're so, I mean, since her own happiness, she hasn't got, I mean, all she cares about is her husband's happiness, which is good. I mean, it's really, really good. Then, for all I know, they can be having a threesome. I mean, he can marry a third wife. He can bring in a stripper. I mean, he can bring in a stripper. He can bring in anybody to join their matrimony, to join them in their chaos that they are creating.
They could do all that. So I think, I like realness. I think a woman wants to have a man to herself. And if you're happy to share a man, it makes me question the kind of love you got for that man.
Yes, yeah.
Really and truly, a woman who loves a man properly, you're going to want to love him solely for herself.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a, like I said, I don't have a problem with people doing whatever they want to do. But what it is now, because this guy, because listen, one thing you need to understand is that whether we like it or not, when you're a public figure, you got people that follow you. So they believe whatever you do, that your lifestyle, whatever you put out there, they're gonna, be eating it up because they feel okay. So now you have this guy has got over 70K whatever followers he has on Instagram, and all of them are jumping on this question, on this topic now, like, oh yeah, leave him alone. So what is he doing? He's encouraging them.
Encouraging them, yeah. He's setting a bad example, but then again, he's living back home.
Come and join me. It's lunch. See, I'm trying to eat healthy.
Do you want this one?
Yes, please. Yeah. I'm trying to eat healthy, so I'm just having all the vegetables, trying to lose weight. So, anyway.
Oh, okay, it's not blurry anymore.
In conclusion, what I will say is that people can do whatever they want to do.
Man and
women, please,
be the only wife. Backbone. Be the only wife.
Don't go after a man that is married. And you guys know the way I feel about it. I did a blog about it before, and I told all the single ladies that follow me or that subscribe to my channel, I told you, wait for your own. God will not give you somebody else's husband for a husband. He's a faithful God. He doesn't want that for you. Because trust me, at the end of the day, the aggro or being wife number 2 is not worth it. Yeah. Honestly, it's not. It's a lot of aggro, it's a lot of bad belly, it's a lot of, there's nothing positive that comes out of polygamy. No. Trust me.
The hassle, the stress, nah. Even if you do marry the man and your wife number 2, anything that's not first, I think
it's not good enough.
Nah, sorry.
Sometimes you just have to call it out for what it is. It is BS. And you guys just need to stop it. Stop setting people back. Stop setting up. African women deserve so much more better. Even if they don't know it, they do deserve better than the way they've allowed themselves to be treated by men who choose to not marry 1, marry 2. They'll probably go and marry 3, and then just have a harem of women, as if this is Saudi Arabia or some Islamic country where you can do whatever you like to women. It's not right. Honestly, it's not. Say no to polygamy. Yeah. If the man is married, leave him alone.
Yeah, leave him alone.
And if he's greedy, he wants to have an affair with you, grow some backbone. Look for your own husband.
Yes.
Stop spreading polygamy. Is wrong. Yes. You see the beauty of couples that grow up together, they grow old together. The beauty. Whenever I visit couples that have been married for 40, 50 years and they say, oh, we've been together for so... The beauty of it is not something that you can even buy with money. It's beautiful. This is a life that we all should aspire to have. Not one where he's already married with children and you want to be wife number 2. It's nonsense. It is, honestly. Final words?
It's nonsense. And you should just love one person and grow old with that one person. Because that is what relationships are intended for. We're not meant to have more than one wife. Don't do it. Be with one and just live happily ever after with that one. And if you can't do that, marry none and be on your own. Just be dating. Nobody will judge you for being, dating. Even if you're a boyfriend, you've got a girlfriend, you cheat on your girlfriend, as bad as that is, nobody will judge you the way it is when you're now married and you've got a wife and you now gotta step outside that marriage. Or maybe in this case, you bring one in. No, I want someone to now come into our relationship, and the three of us will now be.
Nah. It's not two again. Like Bible says that the man and woman will cleave together and become one.
It's ridiculous.
No, it's because they become. I don't know what you call that now.
There is nothing for it.
I don't know.
Therefore,
I'm trying to describe it, and I can't find the words.
It's undescribable. Don't do it. That's my final words. Don't do it.
Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. It's not worth it. And if you're there as a woman, like this woman, you haven't found your husband yet. I'm telling you, the reality of polygamy will soon dawn on you. You think you're happy now. Your husband is celebrating you because you are the actress wife, the celebrity wife. But when the shit is going to hit the fan, like she said, then you will know that you are just wasting your time with somebody else's husband. So that's all I have for you guys today. You share your comments below. Polygamy is such a very big and a big social issue in our community, and I'd like to hear your thoughts. Leave me a comment down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you soon in my next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
We believe in God the Father. We believe in Jesus Christ. We believe in the Holy Spirit.